then I drafted Buchanan, and I got Golston.
What'd you say?
Golston was an end, and I moved him back to linebacker.
Yeah, I just broadcasted. Give it a
Because
second.
I was short on linebackers all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
It should pop up.
So. So I almost have the overabundance problem.
You see my broadcast yet?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see my broadcast yet? I'm broadcasting. I got it up. All right, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to you. Don't worry, I'll send it to you. Hold on. Check your text message. I just sent it to you. All right, so you see how if you look over to my where it say home and activities, view weekly awards, right? Right under it says offensive breakout, and then right under it says rain game. So I got a message that said we playing in heavy rain, and then it asked me to do things. Did I want to run heavy? Did I want to throw the ball? So they the goals I gotta get. So whatever one I pick, I gotta get those goals. So now look over to where it says goals at, where the same thing I told you. You see, if you see under season where it say make the playoffs, under that season it shows my scenario. You see how it says scenario, score 3 passing touchdowns?
When you gonna rule? What you gonna do?
So that's the scenario I had to get. That's from the rain game. But notice I got an offensive breakout, right? But that's not showing in the scenario.
You see me move my
when I
O-line
hit triangle,
right?
Yeah,
show
I'm
my goals.
there. I got on because I was looking at
weekly
what you was
goals is
talking
gonna
about.
pop up.
I was thinking.
Now,
So
you see how
I moved Quentin Nelson back to
I
left guard. I
all the
moved
things I
Jack
need to do?
Anderson right
So
back
here's
to right guard.
here's
Now
my
my
goals.
3 middle ones
Right?
are puzzle pieces.
That's the coaching stuff I had to do. Here's
Nelson,
my goals. Never
Smith,
reach fourth
and
down.
Anderson.
Lead by 9 by halftime.
Mahoney
Pick the ball off twice.
and
throw 2
Roseman
passing
are both
touchdowns,
rookies, so
scored 3 passing
they gain
touchdowns. It
XP
says right
quick
underneath it.
right
Scenario
now,
goals.
right?
Here's my other
So
scenario goal. Rush for 150 yards and win. That's
they're
another
both
scenario goal. So I got 10
just a
points for
couple
that
away
and 2
from
points for the throwing 3 touchdowns. So I got a total of 12 stat points
Mahoney's
for that scenario
plus
breakout. But yet
2
you still
away
don't see
from
the breakout
being
message.
a
So
puzzle
again, if
piece
your guy broke out,
and
when you come out of the game, as soon as that game's over, rather we our game dropped, we didn't get to finish it. I played the CPU
Anderson,
to see the goals, right?
Right
But mine say it, offensive
right
breakout. Come out and look at my home screen. You see me. It says
Nelson's
offensive breakout. So this is the situation that your guy you should be showing right now. Your screen should be showing breakout for your defensive player if he had a breakout in our game. So if you look under it, if you see where it say rain game, underneath that it says view message right here, breakout teammate. Find out what you've earned from the previous game. See, that's probably what you're dealing with, right? That's why I said I'm gonna give it to you, because your breakout messages continue on because they're scenario stories. So even though you don't see it right now, doesn't mean you ain't necessarily get it, but it should pop up right here after our game, the same way mine just popped up. So this says from the previous game. So now look, I'm gonna click on it and see what happens. So here's your scenario story now. Here's the cutting scene. Right? Can you see the cutting scene now? We're saying, what did I tell you, coach? Nobody in the league can do the things that I do, and I think I made that clear today. How does it feel to have one of the best receivers in the NFL on your roster? That's my dev up trait upgrade I got right now. Now Rashad Bateman's an X factor, right? So look, I got 5,000 XP points. It's still not over with. If you look at my screen, I still have something that never showed. I mean, I never touched yet. Now here's the offensive breakout message. So check this one out. So this is all part of your storyline. So if you had those scenarios and you completing those things game in and game out, they'll be popping up for you. So now Marquise is talking to him. I told you we're really gelling as an offense. Everybody wants to make plays, and it's not just going to be a mentality, but our identity. It's been fun to watch, seeing the hopeless look on their faces of defenders and defense coordinators will never get old, keep it up. So then watch what they give us.
Puzzle piece there.
Now, all quarterbacks will have
Kelly's my
+5
only
short,
puzzle
medium, and
piece
deep throw accuracy for the next 3 games. So not
for
every
left
scenario
tackle
means you
or
get a trait
right tackle.
upgrade. Some of them
My
be
tackles
things
don't
like
have a
this. And
puzzle
if you're
piece.
on your
So if I start
storyline,
Roseman,
getting your scenario
I
storyline,
miss
you'll
a
see
puzzle
tandem
piece.
breakouts and things like that.
But
So with your guy,
get their XP
it should be
fast
showing
anyway.
right now. No matter if you
Right.
played the game or not, it should be
You
showing
kinda
you
like gotta
what's
play
up. So
them.
what we'll do is we'll check
You
it
really
again
gotta
at
start
advance, but I'm gonna give it to you regardless since I played the CPU. But you know, this is where it shows. Look at offensive overdrive. All wide receivers will have a 5+ catch in traffic
If you look
and
at-
special catch for the next 3 games. So that's part of the scenario. So when I was looking at your broadcast, none of that popped up. You even on your goals, it never said anything about scenarios. So my question is, when did that pop up for you, saying that your guy had to get 2 interceptions, 2 tackle for losses, or 2 fumble recoveries?
So overall, it shows Quentin Nelson obviously would be a 99 at left tackle.
No problem.
It shows
Do we
Brady
work it
Smith
right
would be
tackle?
Go back to
a
your
90
broadcast?
overall at left tackle.
All right, I'm back.
Do we work it
I'm
right?
over.
Do Quentin work at right tackle?
Well, I got Mahoney at right tackle, even though he's not a puzzle piece.
No, okay.
No, none of them are puzzle pieces except because my guys are built for power, right?
Yeah, mine too. I'd probably put Quentin Nelson at left tackle though. He's your best offensive lineman, period.
But he's not gonna.
All right, so what's
be a
going to happen
puzzle
is what
game,
we'll
you know
do
what
is
I mean?
once we advance, we'll see if it pop back up again. It's possible it could pop back up when we advance, but it should have been. It should be there right now. It should be there right now, telling you
he's
if
not
you
going
got
up
it
no
or not.
more. Just being honest, like what? Like how much is he benefiting? He'd be at my left or right tackle because most people gonna put their best defensive end on either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. I can get more people helping in the center.
Yo, don't hang up, man. Fucking D West ain't gonna stop calling. Hold on for a second.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
I'll put him at left tackle for real. He ain't going up with so much. You know what I mean? Him being a puzzle piece.
So what happened? Listen. It ain't even nothing to argue about. He got to send that film up to the rules committee. If you spamming that shit, listen to me real fast before you explain yourself. I don't care about nothing. Listen, D West, just hear me out. Please hear me out.
You know what I'm saying?
If he's wrong, he's gonna owe you a draft pick, and
XP.
you get the first win.
Yeah.
All right, it's
Yes,
that
I'm
simple,
saying.
bro.
So,
if
like,
he's wrong, but if
Quentin
you watch
Smith's
my
not
last
getting no
show, I
more
said
XP,
if niggas
so
keep spamming defenses,
put Quentin
you better
Smith
be
at
sure if you
left
quit that
tackle.
game that they spamming the same defense. If you broke the rule, then
I
he
don't
not wrong
understand
for
why
quitting
my
that
right
game. But if you
tackle
didn't,
isn't-
then he's
So
wrong, and
every one of my O-lines
he'll get the
plus
punishment,
one
not you.
except my right tackle. I don't understand.
So
why
now I'm
he's-
listening to you. What's the problem?
He played less games or something. Or
Oh, he's
You
got.
there? Yo, West.
I'd say it's because he's got whatever, but it's no, he's still got.
We hanging up on each other now? That's what we doing? All right, so listen, so you didn't hear me say shit I said then.
Stringer unlocked in that game.
we'll see a superstar star.
Superstar.
All right, listen, D West. He hit me, and I told him to pause the game and message you and tell you if you don't stop running cover 3. Listen, hear me out. If you don't stop running cover 3, that he's going to send the film up to GETA and them, and that he will get a draft pick for you. I don't even think I told him to quit the game, but on my podcast show, I said that's what's going to start happening. So listen, here's the situation. If you wasn't spamming cover 3, then he will give you a draft pick, and for quitting the game. I don't think I told him about to read it right now, though. I told him, hold on, this is what I said. Pause and let him know if he break it again, you will send it to the rules committee, and he will lose a draft pick. Yeah, I never told him to quit the game, so that's on him. He shouldn't have quit the game. Huh? All right, so look, you're not going to take the loss. You're not going to take the loss in the game. You'll get the first win because he shouldn't have quit. I didn't tell him to quit. Although he's not wrong. He's not wrong because I did say that on one of my podcast shows that we're going to start quitting games if niggas is spamming defenses. We're going to start quitting the games and then sending it up. But that's not the whole thing. Is if you get caught doing it and he complain about it and send it to the rules committee and they watch the video and you did it, then you'll lose the draft pick. But if you didn't, he's going to lose the draft pick. So you'll get the first win. All right, and then I'll holler at him. But you're gonna get the first win, and then he got to deal with the fact that he quit the game and put the message out there. Now, if they find that you was OP in that shit, then you gonna deal with that shit. But if they don't, you get his draft pick. So you know what I mean? So just here's the thing, D West. We talk a lot of shit, and the word is around that you spamming the same defenses over and over again, right? So they hear me complaining. It's my fault. They hear me complaining about you, and everybody start paying attention to that shit. So you ain't gonna better really be stuck doing the same. You gotta switch up. You're too good not to be able to switch defenses up, bro. Like you ain't the only one. Corey did it to me in the playoffs. Even Falk did it to me in the playoffs. So like you ain't the only one. But what happens is if I'm not doing anything about it, then I can't. All it is a bunch of complaints. So I have to stop that shit because we shouldn't be calling the same D's. So let me get that video sent up and shit, and I'll holler at you a little later.
Might even put JOK back in that pass rusher. And the little boy, the middle linebacker for real. Hold you.
I don't even know if he can move there though, can he?
What? He a linebacker.
Stringer?
Oh, Stringer? Nah, he was safe.
Bro, I'm not.
Yeah, he a tweener. Stringer only had to be 215.
Acting like they don't know scenarios and shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, he can move. He can go. He can go in the box. He can go and just sub linebacker, or he can go to linebacker. Oh, yeah. I should have had him do that.
My bad, bro. I had to handle a rule situation. So see, that's the problem. I said it on the rule. I said it on one of the videos. I know what I said.
Foul that jump down, man. Huh?
Specific, hold on, specific.
He gonna get full on that. It stink. It stink out here.
That's what happened and I can't be mad at him because that's what happens when niggas show support and watch the shows. They hear what I'm saying, and that's it. So I'm saying, but I know I said we're gonna start quitting games if niggas keep spamming the same defenses and shit. So he heard me say that, so he quit the game. But I gave him specific instructions.
Yeah, Mike, I think Mike just
pause it,
I
tell him
think
what's
both
going
your
on,
safeties
and then send that shit over to hitter.
I think both your safeties
if they catch him doing it, you'll get his draft pick. Just that simple. But he quit the game.
I think it gotta be
so not getting the
215, Mike.
You out, not getting the first win. But if he was spamming that defense,
you really got Kenny Moore as your number one cornerback right now?
Because you got to stop this shit. You're sitting in the same D. Like, we're not too good of a league.
I did the generate best coverage offense and it moved people back. I got Chris Wilcox and Racy Kelly.
Nah, it's possible. You getting that look. It seems obvious given the conditions that the running game will have been a huge role.
Say again.
And one
Kenny Moore probably need to go right in the slot or move in the safety.
All right, so see, I'm still in my scenario engine. I just want you to know that there's scenario storylines that if you complete your goals, it'll happen for like 4 weeks straight, where you'll continue to keep getting scenario goals. Like right now, my offensive line has 3+ run block power and run block finesse for the next game. So these things carry over from game to game. So when we advance, check your
Chris
home
is
screen again.
6'2".
If that breakout situation popped up, then it's cool. Even if you don't get it, like I said, I end up, you know, our game dropped. I played the computer. I mean, we still had a whole quarter to play, so you know, it wasn't like I was like up like 50 to nothing or nothing like that. Still 8-minute quarter left with 3 minutes.
That's what I've been doing. And
11 minutes left for that game. So I played the computer, so I'm still going to give it to you, right? But I'm just showing you in the future where it pops up.
What's your linebackers look like, cuz? Man, I ain't even hold you. You might can move Rock Ya-Sin to to free safety and move one of them linebackers down in the box. I mean, move Willie on the outside.
When you look at the overalls, like,
and I gave it to you. I upgraded
depth chart or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at.
I thought I upgraded him already, bro. And it might and look and the thing is that you might not be not lying. I don't think you're lying, because here's the thing: we probably are over the limit of X factors and superstar ability players. So sometimes it just might shut down and don't show it because we got too many in the league already. So I definitely watch. I'm about to show you. When you sent me that shit with Bates, I put him up. I upgraded him right away. But he probably went right back down because the game would do that. They keep.
I mean, I guess it's not bad, not terribly slow back there. I might move him. I might move him to linebacker. I'd probably move him to middle linebacker.
I gave it to him, bro. Like I know
I'd move JOK on the left.
I gave it to that nigga. Matter of fact, let me before I
move Willie on the right outside, cause like, you gotta go. Either way,
I remember specifically doing that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You got three and four linebackers.
Or am I confusing it with?
I don't know what you're going like 3-4, 4-3.
Upgrades, remember?
Most time I try to run a 3-4, but
man, you
run a lot of nickel.
Stop that shit. I know.
Even if you run 3-4, bro, like that'll be your four linebackers. You have Woodley and JOK on the outside.
Yeah, but you
then you'll have
this year on it.
Who would you be?
You gave it to me. Yeah, it ain't. I don't got a fucking edit over. Yes, I do. I added Aaron Rodgers. That's it, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I guess you'll move Golston into the middle. Woodley.
But Golston.
You do got me. You got me.
I think I did that shit before we got into this season.
Oh, you got McDuffie.
I don't remember.
I got McDuffie and
go back to our text messages and read our text messages.
Yeah, I'd probably play McDuffie.
All right, yeah. So I'll do Bates and I'll do that rookie safety.
So you just like to use a linebacker over this mother for real. Fisher's so slow. You need a linebacker.
Oh, for the playoff shit, right?
Love a rookie,
we don't even do that shit no more, bro.
Say again?
I ain't been giving that shit out all
Love
year.
a rookie. I'd be starting Love over Golston.
Let me look at this shit.
Look at Love Zone and stuff. What's up? Love Zone 10 bet. I'd be starting Love over Golston.
Yeah, I think you get him. It was one person that bid it on him.
I'd rather the rookie get
so you got the 21-point game.
I'd rather Love get the breakout because he's a rookie. But just
right
looking
now,
at all that,
I just told the 49ers
I would definitely move one of them vets, Rock Ya-Sin or Kenny Moore to free safety. And then I would move, you know what I mean, probably moving to free safety, move Griffin to strong safety probably.
So he unlocked it.
And then put I'd move Stringer to middle linebacker, bro. I'd move him to linebacker. Or even if you're gonna move him on the edge.
Well, JOK did better right outside line.
Nah, that's your computer, you can play it.
Probably good as a pass rusher for real.
Alright, my nigga.
But he a dog, whatever you do with him. I don't know. That's how I play. That's probably how I would play. It don't mean me and you play the same, you know what I mean?
Yeah.